Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my five top tips for getting started with minimalism. So last week on our channel I put a vlog up about the 30-day minimalist challenge and how I do that with the KonMari method, and how I'm kind of like a habitual minimalist, as in like I do it quite regularly. I don't live my life with one cup, one fork, 2 t-shirts type thing. That's definitely not me, but it's about finding some sort of balance, because I think our lives are so inundated with physical things. Like I'm literally, like, there's a reason why this is quite a close shot. I've got stuff like I've got a candle, which I love. Now this is something that does, if you live like KonMari, does spark joy, because I love burning the candle in my bedroom and that's lovely, but I've got some washing. I've just got stuff everywhere. It's not a complete tip, but you know. And so lots of people loved the video, so thanks guys. Lots of people reached out on Twitter and said, yeah, you make it sound so easy. I've got kids, I've got Boo, how do you do it? So here are my 5 top tips, and I've even written them down as little prompts. I love this. Number 1. Now this is a really big one. This is it's not one size that fits all. And this is true. So we didn't all amass our clutter and our excess belongings in the same way. So kind of, we're not going to get rid of them or declutter or devolume our life. So I kind of use a hybrid, which if you like, I use the minimalist challenge, which is one thing on day 1, 2 on day 2, 3 on day 3, so on and so forth. For 30 days, and that gets you just shy of 500 things rid from your life. Brilliant. But then I also use the KonMari method, the magic art of tidying. Now both of them I don't think would say use this process with another process. Throw that out the window. Do what works for you. Find whatever it is. I think there's others like the zoning, I think. I'm not sure if that one's an actual legitimate one, I'm not sure. But yeah, just find whatever works for you. I like the incentive of the minimalist challenge, like I've got to throw it away. And I've shown you guys before, and I've got it here, where I like cross it off like a tally style, and I love that. Second, my tip number 2, get planning with a cuppa. Once you've found out what works for you, go around your house. Like, you live in your house, so like you day to day know what it's like. Walk around, what annoys you, what do you want to achieve? Like, is this going to be a 30-day thing? Is this going to be a 3-month? I think if you've got a house, I mean, we have a 2-bedroom maisonette, so I mean, it's not small, but if you've got like a 4 or 5-bedroom house, then I don't think you'd be unreasonable maybe for thinking it's going to be a year-long project, and that's absolutely fine. Finding a plan that's realistic, but also a little bit challenging. We hoard. I know the word hoarding is actually like a technical term, and I don't think I'm a hoarder, but like, I banned it out. I think my mum's a hoarder, but like hoarding's is it a disorder? Am I offending people? It's like a really serious thing. If you have hoarding, like you can make yourself quite ill. So, you know, if you've got lots of stuff, you just need to get a plan and work out how, just work it out. That takes you a month, So that's top tip number 2. Top tip number 3 kind of is number 2 as well, but what's your end goal? Do you want to be able to have, so a big thing for me was that, you know, like under your bed, because I love my bed, I used to fill it with stuff. I used to just say, right, I'll put some underbed like crates and storage, and I'll just, and then I was like, every time I walk in the bedroom, I can see them. The layout of my house, you can see them from the hall, and I just didn't like it. So there is a little bit under there at the moment. Like, I still didn't get rid of everything, but I got rid of the bit that you could see from the corner as you came in, and they didn't go anywhere else. I just got rid. So that's it. Kind of work out what you want. Do you want your kids' bedrooms so that all their toys are put away? Do you want to eradicate toys in the living room? I don't have toys in the living room. We got a piano for Christmas, so that piano's in the living room. It fits in with our decor. It's white. She has whatever's out, lots of pens and pencils, and they just get put away. So you kind of got to work out why. There's no point just doing the minimalist challenge and like going through all this change and everything if you're not Like, for what reason? So yeah, that's top tip number 3. Find your reason. Yeah, you know what I mean. Number 4, get competitive. Now, I failed at this one because when I first started the Minimalist Challenge last year, when I did it for the first time, no one wanted to do it. None of my friends. They were like, you're crazy, this is ridiculous, this is such a rosy thing, get real, da 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 da. Literally, I think like my mum used to come and go, what are you throwing away now? You throw anything important away? But you're going to throw beer away? I was like, no, I'm just working my way through it. So I didn't have anyone to get competitive with. There are lots of Facebook groups and online communities, which I didn't do because I actually found that once I got into it, I'm very competitive with myself. Anyone that knows me, it's a good thing and a bad thing. But yeah, so just do it with a friend, even if you don't see them all the time, like do it over Facebook or WhatsApp, or, you know, voice note it. Nothing like a voice note going, I just chucked 17 things away, what did you do this morning? That type of thing. You feel me? And number 5 is, don't worry. Don't worry if you fail, if like you're supposed to do the bedroom one weekend and you don't. It's like anything. Treat it like a diet. Fall off, have a little binge, get back on. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to do about diets. I don't think that's the most healthy approach. But yeah, don't be scared. Like, don't be afraid to start it. If you're scared you're going to fail it, it's a process. And I know that's really like touchy-feely, but it is a process. And again, if you want to do it and you do it, it will be amazing. And also, I think there's something else I wrote. Yeah, remember, this is my absolute top tip. So like a number 6, but it's not, because it's a golden one. Remember to reward yourself and your space. And I found this. So it's all very well chucking stuff. You know, like, I'm trying to think. Do you know, I'm looking in my bedroom. My bedroom's kind of done, apart from a pile of stuff to eBay. And I could probably, I was looking now, I bet I could chuck 5 things in like less than a minute. And yet my room's done. So it just proves there's always stuff like to do. But like, I chucked something like 11, or I think since March I must have chucked 20 pairs of shoes. And I don't have a lot of shoes. I didn't think I did, and I just chucked them. I didn't even give it a second glance. And okay, I didn't buy myself, I have bought other shoes since then. I've bought quite a few pairs of shoes, but they're all shoes that I've become a lot more like is that worth it? Is that something it's just gonna sit in a box for a year or 2 and then be thrown out when I'm having a clear out? But by rewarding yourself and your space, so I have a lot more candles around the house now, and I don't mind spending a bit of money on them because that enhances my like feeling about our home, and I just love it. It's really important. So like, if you've cleared, I don't know, let's use like your study. So if you've cleared your study and you've got rid of like, say, over 100 things, reward yourself with a lovely like desk organizer, or like I've got a little perspex thing, a nice candle, a nice plant. It sounds really silly, but minimalism isn't always about getting rid of stuff. It's about, well, it is about getting rid of stuff actually. I think all minimalists will like stab me on the stake. No, with the stake if I don't say that. But yeah, it's about making your space work for you, make you happy, like functionality, but also niceness. I think I made my point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You guys seem to like anything about minimalism. And I'm always banging on about it to my friends when we go for a coffee, so I thought I may as well bang on to it with you guys. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you loved this video like you've loved others, please give us a thumbs up. Please make sure, like, leave me a comment. What do you do? What's your goal for minimalism for this year? What have you achieved? That type of thing. So yeah, make sure if you're liking what you're seeing on our channel, please subscribe. I think it is there. All there. But anyway, it's there. Give us a subscribe. And you can find us across all social media at Rosie Corrier, facebook.com/mummyandboo, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.